New model. You know what that means, though.
High.
Between skin.
Oh, new. I got you.
No. I see what you're doing. No. I'm not that bad.
Well, he was talking about that guy that came on the computer at the show. He was telling you a couple new things that are coming out for the game.
Oh, you mean that thing we were just watching?
No. When we went to your meet.
Oh, no. No. No, I don't know when that's going away. Who knows when that's going away.
But that's an addition for that game.
Yeah, yes. Yes. That is correct. No, I am not, Mr. Miguel. Although I guess well, yeah, these got to get done before I can paint any more of my stuff. I've been putting this stuff off for way too long. I say that, but I got a Moran right here. Well, I was going to try and sneak in a little bit in. It is going to be hard, admittedly, to... You did give it to me, that's true. I appreciate it. A Moran Masai. Me, myself, no. I'm definitely more of the Moran variety. I will definitely try those lists out, though, Mr. Miguel. Because I have until, what, the end of March to get a lot of stuff painted. God, that's not a long time. March is not that far away. That's like right around the corner. The Great Pirate Paint-Off's going to be my saving grace. I think DeGraff is a very good captain. I mean, Felicitas is pretty good. You know, obviously with all the other stuff. And he's the same price as Morgan, right? Is that the thing that's funny? Alright, so the Morans are supposed to be a specific, like, African tribe. Are they, or like the Morans are supposed to be like Ethiopian? Is that what they are? It's a U.S. Senator for Kansas, apparently. It's just specifically a Maasai tribe. East African, Kenyan and Tanzanian. I think people balk at the 30-point commanders, but a decent commander is at least 18, 20, and if you're taking at least 8 points in fighting men, you're right there anyway. Yeah, that's kind of how I've thought about it. I find that if I'm bringing Morgan, you kind of don't need fighting men. It just really depends on where you want to concentrate all of your command points. And I think there's advantages and disadvantages to both, but I do probably agree that if you're going to go like the most optimal, you probably want a cheaper commander, just to kind of spread out when you can do command point stuff. I mean, I'm sure it's like kind of list dependent. It's probably more efficient, if I had to guess. Yeah, but if you're bringing like a 30-point commander, it's hard. It's harder for sure to bring like a carpenter. I'm gonna need you to stop mentioning Morgan as the same breath as the gaff. Is it the graph? I thought it was the gaff. Oh, it is the graph. Okay. Yeah, the more and more I play other countries, the more and more I realize that Morgan really is kind of not even in the same. He's not even in like the same league. I think his unique force thing is probably okay with the whole like replacing the card mechanic. But yeah, it's definitely not. He's just not as solid as the other guys. I mean, very inspiring is something, but you can get very inspiring on other people. And Lucky's fun. Lucky can be fun. Actually, one other advantage I have is that I hope Joe will send me some of the new French stuff. So that'll help. That'll help in every regard. And Morgan is what, 32, I think. Two points gets you a lot. It gets you a lot these days. I mean, I think Woods Rogers. I don't know, he's probably better than Morgan. Which is sad in many ways. It gets you a debuff on Morgan. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it wouldn't take me that long to paint it to graph. Everybody gets export artillery. That's interesting. That is definitely an interesting thing. 5 medium cannons? I mean, that's a gunship. It's simple. But do you think the Gaffs is better than, like, Royal Navy? I guess it is, right? Because your crew can also fight. We got swordsmen and all that. But Ogle's probably better at, like, just pumping out the shots. You want the graph. Don't tell me what I do and don't want. I mean, did you see the boarding bros? Like, yeah, no, I saw them. I mean, you figure the Marins. It's that 12 man. No, not the 12 man. Well, you say boarding bros. I assume you just mean the 9-man Marin unit. That you said, sticks on sheets. You want to get close and deal with filibustiers and pistol Marins swords. But yeah, no, okay. So you would put... Okay, you definitely would put de Graaf with the Marins. mean, I'll definitely play these lists. Like I said, at this point, I just need to practice with them. But what the unfortunate thing is, Summer of Plunder doesn't happen before Adepticon, does it? It happens after. Hello, Mr. Bagel. I saw your announcement on the Bushido thing. This is an Infinity model, yes. This is a Moran. Or, I'm sorry, a Moran. Actually, similar to what we're talking about. Swordsman will bring your Morans down to a fight 5 save with hardcover on a ship. I thought it just made it. Might just want to hit him. Some penalty to fight test. Don't have this. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, Swordsman's amazing on both. Yeah, I could say, yeah, essentially, realistically, it makes it down to about 5, which is great. I mean, obviously, the weakness of the French is that they just want to die. And you think that this makes the list better than... You seem to really be pushing to Graf. I'm assuming you want me to play that instead of Francois. Fine. I'll do it. You did make 2 Francois. I'm just saying, you keep bringing up de Graf. Yeah, it's definitely still good, for sure. I like guns. I mean, nothing wrong with shooting cannons to me. And that one was on a merchant, right? Yeah, the merchant frigate. That's a lot of Marans. I gotta I gotta paint a lot of Marans. I might just use Sea Dog models and kind of just spread them around. But that's a lot of Marans. I mean, I tried using it with Private Kit. I find that Expert Broadside doesn't come up as much as I thought it would. Yeah, you say that, but that's not how I think about it. We've already talked about this. Like I said, when I go there, I'm not looking to win. I'm not going to win this game. I'm going to go there to get best painted. That's how this works. And then everyone and their grandma's like, no, Dylan, you'll do great. You'll do fine. And then I'll get last place, like I always do. And then everyone's like, wow, it's so crazy. You're so unlucky, Dylan. Can we just skip all that part? The good news is no matter which one I bring. Have I thought about doing a voodoo ship? You don't need to worry about him showing up again. I was talking to him on Discord. He's not playing Blood and Plunder this year, so you don't need to worry about him hurting your feelings. Look, it took me 15 seconds. Boom, African skin done. I'm so good because all you can see is his face. He's just a face. And I know African in general skin, it's usually pretty dark, so I think I'm going to hit it with a black brush so that it makes it easier to work up. Painting, first place. Listen, that's all I got. That's all I can do, realistically speaking. Why not? I'll be waiting till after the big chunk of it, not return. I'll try. Chris. Next Friday? Might be able to do that. What was your issue with the voodoo shit again, Miguel? I remember you got real upset about it, or I don't know about upset. I don't know if that's the right word, but you had words about it. This is not the forum for expression of my thoughts on things. Well, I mean, that is true, I suppose, but nobody else is talking much, so I mean, I guess we could talk about something. I thought the idea was creative. I mean, if nothing else. I think he deserves that, at least. Let's just say I've seen a lot stupider things implemented more poorly. Yeah. Come on, off screen that. Burp's not that. I think that guy should teach a painting seminar. Really. It's interesting. I mean, he's a good painter. He got... I think he podiumed for his, the Worthy entry. I think he podiumed. Good as time as any to check and with that to dry. The Worthy. I thought he podiumed. Yep, yeah, he did. He did this one. The one with Juggernaut breaking through the thing. Yeah, Brendan Bourne. He got bronze.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he showed me. He put a hell of a lot of time into it. It's rare that you see somebody paint a light, a plug in the wall.
Yeah.
That's
No
that.
shit.
That's not a common thing you see. And then on the other side, actually, I'm pretty sure you see like a little bit of the garden and stuff. He did a really good job. Bronze, yeah, bronze in the Worthy's great. I loved this one, the Sin 6 attacking, where they had like the outline of Spidey. I thought that one was really good. Yeah, this one was really cool. The whole like Wanda chaos magic thing. Yep, big fan of anything World War II, obviously. That one's great. But yeah, I mean, he's great. He did. He won best. He either won the best painted Adepticon or he won because they switched. It was whoever got second in the paint off. Whoever it was, they switched. So it was like whoever got second in the Great Pirate Paint Off category won like Adepticon, and then whoever won that one or got second in the other one or something like that. It was the same people. They just switched. Okay, so Jake won. Okay, so that means yeah, Brendan won in the Great Pirate Paint Off part of it or whatever. I know they switched because I know Jake, if that was who it was, got second place because he had the flute. I think it was the flute with the lines on it. It's like it was like white and blue. Very pretty, obviously. I'll admit, like some people were saying, I forget who it was on the Discord, but they were saying like, oh yeah, Dr.D's just gonna win all the categories of the Great Pirate Paint Off, and I'm like, I don't know about that, man. There's a lot of good painters. A couple of the entries I saw for characters and all that, I'm like, oh yeah, that's way better than mine. The big bird is in the house. I don't know what that means. Charles, I'm gonna beat our ass. I don't know what that means either. Oh, Charles! Oh, you're talking about the the entry. Big bird is in the house. Is that an X-Men reference? Oh, Big Bird is Fred. How's it going? Oh, the bird, like, oh, I got you, based on yesterday.
Doc, are you going to Daikon?
Where and when? Is it? I'm going to Daikon. Alright, if Tizzy's asking me, it means that's like in friggin' California or something, isn't it? Daikon. Midwest, of course it is. June. Collinsville, Illinois. Destination event. Alright. What are they playing? Blood and Plunder's there. Sheesh. I might. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. A 200-point C tournament. Huh. Tournament rules can be found. Yeah, it might be. I might go. That's mostly just going to come down to money. June, too, because you figure March, April. It's going to depend on when Historicon is. I might be down for that. I appreciate you putting it on the radar. Are you going? Mr. Oh, okay, so I imagine you're going to go then? What are the games they got? You don't play any of the other games, though, do you? I'm going to go and throw a Legion Star. Oh, I'm not going to play Legion. Okay. Are you just like all Legion all the time now? It's a shame you never got to use that Palpatine. I'm going to SP what the real games are. Don't be so antagonistic. Tisdale. It'll be June too. It'll be like not freezing cold. That'll be nice. Yo, by the way, I hope everyone here was okay with the snow, because it certainly snowed, and then it didn't stop. It just kept snowing. Yeah, I'm sure you are, Nigel. Your wife's birthday dinner was canceled. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Something out of your control, or did somebody... Or was it because of the snow? It's 49 in Florida? Yeah, but that's not too bad. Dad's saying the cold rolls in. When does it actually roll into Florida? Like tomorrow or something?
Starting already.
Well, are we talking... What kind of cold are we talking about? Like Florida cold.
Yeah, you're probably down into the 40s or 30s.
Oh, that's
It is for Florida.
It was -2 with 15 inches of snow. We got like almost
2 feet.
we got more than that. I think we got like 18. We got like 18 inches here. Yeah, I was talking to my neighbor while I was out there snowing. And I think he said that at that time we got, I think he said we got 18 inches, and then it kept snowing. How many inches did we get? We were 18.9. 18.9. So that was at 2 o'clock. I guess it's stopped now, so it's probably about 19. Yeah, I think we got about 19 inches. People can't handle it. I didn't think it was all that bad. I mean, it was just a lot of digging. Really, is all it was. I kind of enjoyed it, honestly. 30s tomorrow, here for the rest of the week. Burr. And I'm sure that coming from a New Yorkie, I'm sure like you find that just absolutely genuinely delightful. I am brushing. You caught me again. You caught me brushing and blushing. That's almost too cold for my spa. Oh my! For your spa? You mean your hot tub or whatever you kept trying to invite me into? I know you also, you kept telling me to get into your hot tub with after you like tied me up. Which I thought was I thought that was a weird flex. Well, Tisdale, if I do go to that event, can I stay at your place? That will make it significantly more easy to come. We can invite Tim. You guys can become friends and then become not friends again. Don't make two men in a hot tub sound weird. I'm just not much of a hot tub guy. I mean, especially in Florida, it'd be kind of like it'd be kind of like a sun. He wants you in his hot tub time machine. Oh, dude, sweet time machine. Sick. Where are we going? I am when it's cold out. Well, fair. I mean, sure. I mean, I guess it would be a pretty good time for it now. I mean, getting out of it must be nightmarish. I mean, I can only imagine what it'd be like down here. All right, so African American hair, generally speaking, I know he's not American, but like just African hair in general, it's obviously very brown. So I kind of went with a little bit more of like a red into it. Now this other one, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight the tips of it like a blue, but I want this one to look more natural. So I guess maybe highlight it with a tiny bit of like a mahogany, like a red mahogany looking color. Looks like it makes a cool. Obviously, the good thing about the future is you can kind of have your hair look like whatever. Registration for recon is. Oh yeah, when is recon? Yeah, I kept asking David when it was, and he would never tell me. Recon. Because recon's in Florida, right? It's like in recon's. It's like Memorial. Isn't it like Memorial? What's that island? Merritt Island. Merritt Island. It's like Merritt Island area or something like that. Oh, recon's in Orlando. Shit. It's in the Wyndham. And as everybody around here calls it, Kissimmee. Not Kissimmee, Kissimmee. I got your mahogany variety. This is your model, man. You might want to calm down. You might want to calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I think that looks pretty good, actually. I don't paint a whole lot of I don't paint a lot of African descendant. That's actually something I don't paint a lot of. There's definitely a lot of it in Blood and Plunder, but it's not a lot of it in English. I think with the French, it's probably going to be more, just because of the Haitian tie-in. So I think a couple of the Boucanet will probably be African descent. I guess that's how you're supposed to say it. Because I know with the Caribbean militia, for the English, you could actually bring African warriors who are pretty good. If you don't have enough Africans, you're really not playing the English, right? Is that true? Is it true? You know more about the meta than I ever will, Nigel. So I mean, if you're playing, I don't know if English, the meta is just bringing a lot of Africans. What's the word I'm looking for? The variety of units you can bring in English, I think, are very obviously they're very skewed to British or English, whatever how you want to say it, and Dutch. And then it seems like a lot of their 18th century stuff is mostly just established military stuff, regulars and all that. And then you have the Benjamin Church stuff, which I guess is technically 17. Is it both 1700? Somebody corrected me on that. Somebody was like, "Well, technically Benjamin Church's stuff is in 18th century," and I was like, "No way, no way." And then I looked at it and I was like, "Yeah, actually, I guess it is. It's technically 17th century, I guess." Hey, Fred, what do you think about me painting all your dad's models? It's okay. Well, that's good. Oh, we will be doing a whip it out, and actually, some of Fred's art is in there, so we're gonna look at some more of Fred's drawings. I think I saw a Machamp in there, especially certain private and privateer crews. Yeah, I imagine because did do the pirates actually can bring like African stuff, right? Like Golden Age, you can bring Africans. Golden Age. Yeah, you could definitely just bring African warriors, which probably not bad with pirates, right? Especially if you're doing a lot of boarding. I mean, but yeah, like obviously pirates are like almost good enough as it is. You don't need an African unit because then it's like, why would you really bring warrior musketeers unless you're playing on land? You're halfway through your officer. You still got time too, Mike. Keep it up, man. You're almost there. Are you painting anything else for the pipe or for the paint off, Mr. Mike? Because February is terrain and oak and iron boat. Oak and iron boat. Or a piece of terrain. There's actually a historical all-black Spanish militia in Florida formed after Spain abolished slavery. Oh, that's cool. Can you play that in the game? I imagine you probably could, right? Because when you look at the actual like Indios unit, it's like technically supposed to represent every like non-European, isn't it? It's like supposed to be like what I almost said emaciated, freed slaves and like mulattoes, isn't it? Or is it supposed to just specifically be like European, local descendants and more like natives, more like praying Indian type stuff? They're called Spanish militia. Okay. A boat is March, I think. I think it's March. 2026. March is a unit in Port Royal, and then April is a ship or a or battle force. So a battle force is just 24. I think it's 24. 24 models, and Port Royal is supposed to be like a customized group of like 9 or something like that one. That one kind of had some weird parameters to it. That's halfway done. And a unit in this for the painting, for purposes of painting, I think it's 4. I think it's 4 models. You're like zoning out over there.
No, just chilling.
Kara's awake, by the way. Did you get enough to eat? My Port Haven Kickstarter should ship in March. Oh, that's cool. Did you get the boat? I got a unit I'm sitting on. It's happening. I mean, but you could. It's not that hard. You don't have to paint them well, Mike. You just got to get 24 models done. I mean, you just put base coats on them if you really need to. I mean, you're not looking to win. You're not looking to win-win. You're just, go for the raffle. And I think every time you put something in, there's like a couple raffles you get entered into. Yeah, which part of the Port Haven thing did you get, Perky? Yeah, I'll have the boat and the unit. If you give me a terrain piece, I can paint that as well. So I'll max out at 5. Yeah, I definitely got terrain you could use. We actually just reorganized the room. Me and Dad, actually, funnily enough. It's gonna flip that. We put up shelves. See? Look at that. The web got a little more organized. We did it ourselves. It only cost $200. I guess it's $100 a shelf.
Yeah.
But they're customizable, so that's not too shabby. But it's going to get a lot of stuff out of the way, and it'll help with organizing around here. So, terrain-wise, I guess I know I have roads around here somewhere. I gave you a house. I have docks. If you have a preference, I guess. I also have, like, rocks and, like, jungle stuff. That's like actually 3D printed. You did the all-in bundle? Really? I didn't know you were so into the piratey stuff. You want the docks? Okay. Well, $100 for the setup, I guess. We could put more shelves on it. I guess each shelf after that's going to cost like
$20.
give or take. Yeah, probably
Because you
20.
figure 16 plus the 2 brackets.
Yeah, probably. And then tax.
$25.
Yeah, $25, $30. You want to practice your wood style? It's mostly just dry brushing. But yeah, I can definitely give you some docs. TTRPGs. Do you actually do TTRPGs? That's how I used to justify half the things I used to buy, and then I realized I never actually do TTRPGs. I was always like, oh yeah, I'll use this, and then nobody ever wanted to do it. Like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna stop doing this. I mean, because the ship is cool. If nothing else, the ship is really cool. I'm just thinking in a world of when there's like a lot of cool stuff, how does one justify one cool thing over another? Yeah, it's perky. It's not like you don't have enough to paint already. I mean, geez, I've seen what you got. Which, by the way, we're going to do a whip it out, so if anybody wants to put their stuff in there. We got one in there. We got one in there for today. Well, do you want me to make sure that the terrain is primed then for you, Mike? Yeah, locally my Pathfinder is pretty sporadic, but I run games at a local con every year. Oh, see, that's cool. Oh, you see, if you do the con stuff, you get the real big one-shots. Dude, that's cool. I don't think I'm going to come by the shop tomorrow because Dad's still here. But whenever I see you next. I mean, like I said, that ship is going to be quite the centerpiece, so I think you'll be fine. Okay, so black undersuit, black armor. So I should probably do pants, which they have is like kind of this like maroony red. I walked away. What about a ship? Well, the ship is for April. The ship's in April. Come shit these pants, baby. I could ask, and then everybody's just gonna tell me magenta, like always. It's like a black jumpsuit thing. So technically speaking, the pants can kind of be whatever color, but I kind of like this maroony color. Well, I guess we could always ask. Chris, do you want their pants to be jade? Like a dark jade? If not, I was going to go with like kind of a sanguine looking color. Maybe go with like a bit of like an off red, like a dark red. No, okay. I didn't think you would. I didn't think you'd go for that. I love jade. I don't know if I'd have picked jade. No. No. Clan Jade Falcon. I feel like I've heard Jade Falcon from something. Is that a reference to something? That's where I've heard it. I was gonna say, I know I've heard that before. I am not a battle ticker, that's for sure. But it's definitely not something I spend time with. Bro, I haven't had Ruffles chips since I was a kid, and they've got this new queso flavor. Oh god, I thought it was already queso-y, wasn't it? Ruffles? Isn't there like a? Don't they have like a cheese? Isn't there like a cheese flavor to those? As someone who very commonly does go through an entire bag of chips when I eat, I can't say I blame you. So, Godspeed to you, sir. Okay, so these things are like chaps. So that's the black. It's like a black inlay. I will say I'm a little It's a little sad that they did not give the new Morans the cloaks. That was kind of the thing that the old ones had. That I thought was really cool. I do think the cloaks were cool. Well, actually, Chris, now that I think about it, if you're leaving, I don't need to actually finish the models. You could just hand me the new ones. So that way, if I can still finish them while you're gone. If for some reason I can't finish them next week. More than likely, at least the Morans will be done. I'll have something to give you. It's a case of I can finish I keep forgetting what the hell he's called. The Evader, is that what it is? Yeah, the Evader. They're like, obviously, while Dad's here, I'm trying to do stuff with him. Which doesn't necessarily throw my painting schedule off, per se, but it makes it a little more unpredictable. Be there 3-3. I mean, I'll probably be there 3-3 next Tuesday. Yeah, we'll see. Because that's the week. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing this weekend. I don't foresee me not being there. But well, I guess you could just drop them off at the store. Whatever, I don't know. I'll get them to me somehow. You drop them off at the store or hand them to me, like at my shop or whatever. If you go on your walk. Thank you. Yeah, that's also true. You could always just menace me in my house. That's over a month away. That's true. That's true. Are you thinking 2-3? It's only January. Mike Florida the clock. That is a week away. That's true. Yeah, Mike's always been really good at that, telling time. Dad doesn't seem to like the jams. Do you like this music?
It's okay. I mean, too repetitious.
I think it's okay. It's okay. I think it's better than the whatever lo-fi stuff I got on the list right now. Lo-fi stuff is just a little. It's just a little too slow. Nothing gets past you. Only small, pointless things. If it was important, I'd miss it. Oh, I see. I see. Like dates. Well, those are kind of dates. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're here. Bagel, I'm not going to come to the shop tomorrow because Dad's still here. I don't know why I was thinking I was going to go. I was like, I knew I was hanging out with Dad. So you still got another week to paint up your Port Royal stuff. You must get to it. Get to it, boy. How are we going to highlight this? It's like a sanguine color. Again, even if it's just base coated, it's probably fine. Mr. Chris.
You dropped the Cyber P episode yet?
No, I will do it after this. Actually, before I go to bed, I promise I'll post it. I'll schedule it for tomorrow, middle of the day. I got so caught up in the shoveling and stuff, I completely forgot to do it. Sorry. Yeah, you know how it is. There's too much stuff, Mike. Too much stuff. Yeah. It definitely snowed a little bit today, that's for sure. Like I said, I actually kind of enjoyed it. I enjoyed the physical part of it. Going out there was kind of fun. Like I don't want to say I'm achy, but I feel it. Dad's feeling it too. Hydro? Jeez. It does feel manly. Yes, that's a good way to put it. Had to go out like 3 times, yeah. But we got lucky. We went out and for the most part it held up. Thankfully our landlord has a truck. I can only imagine how well you're going to sleep tonight after the sleep tape.
Oh, yeah.
Also, we should talk about the event, Chris. We should talk about your Grandmasters event for the podcast. It'd be good to kind of go over it as like a person who's never run an event before and how you think it was exhausting.
It looked like a good event.
It was a good event. I wish I was good at it, but you know, that's a whole other discussion. Jerry? You mean my dad? His name's not Jerry. Oh no, his name is Gene. You're close. He looks like a Jerry. I don't think he cares. You guys met once? Him and you and Chris. Bagel. He was the guy running the event.
Yeah, I know who it is. I don't think I met him before. Yes, that
Yeah.
day.
You guys what talked like real briefly?
Yeah.
I think it's okay that you don't remember his name. I will say, Chris, you were the only person I know that got sponsored by a store. Or by a business, anyway. So did you get your badge back? If you mind talking about it on the stream, anyway. Or did they say, no, it's okay? And actually, that's a thing that we could talk about, because I think that's an important thing to talk about. Because I guarantee you there's other people out there that feel the exact same way. I was like, nah, I'm quitting. I mean, listen, man, in my opinion, if people aren't going out of their way to, like, try and retain you, it's probably not worth it. Yeah, he stopped wanting to be GCT official. Well, I don't want to put words in his mouth. I mean, he can tell you if he wants to. Yeah, he turned in his badge, though. He had literally almost the exact same epiphany I had when I stopped running events for Bushido. That's the thing, I'm telling you, Bushido doesn't feel good. It just is not a good feeling game. Models are great. The rules in the rulebook are great. The actual, like, that playing component of it just doesn't feel good. Event coordinator killer. Me? I might have, I don't know if I persuaded him, what's the right word? I might have influenced him, but I definitely did not tell him to do anything.
Also, I am one of 6 entries for the Dutch. Is there faction-specific surprises?
It's all on that webpage. Yeah, when you're hanging out with the boys, Bushido is fantastic. Bushido's phenomenal when everybody's just chilling. As soon as the knives start coming out, that game is for lack of a, I'm not sure if Fred's still here. It's a bunch of doggy doo doo. It's big doggy doo doo time. There you go, Mike. There's all the rules. I don't know if there's. Actually, no. I'm sorry. I think there is prize specifics for the nations. I think. Best entry from each nationality. Yeah. I agree, dude. I think Silly Willy is the best way to go in that game. Which is why I think this narrative thing is kind of interesting. So this is what I was thinking of. So I told you I had epiphanies, right? I was like, the Lady Muse was like striking at the door, right, Bagel? Why don't we just make our own faction? I was talking about it yesterday. Like, what if we just like introduced like the Americans? Because they're the ones that broke the Japanese isolationism back in 1856. That's what I'm saying. Could you imagine having cowboys and stuff? And I know model developers for other games, it would not be hard to get models made. Let's just put it that way. It would not be hard. It would not be that complicated. It would actually it would be insanely complicated. It wouldn't be that impossible. There's possibilities here. Is there anything to do with it? It's hilarious. Alright, we will do it here momentarily. Let me just finish this. Fred has got art in there. Alright, last call. If you got something for Whip It Out, pull it. Put it in there. I ain't going nowhere. We do have our hobo train game. That's definitely in the works for sure. I'm gonna pose a meme to Whip It Out. Sheesh. You do that. Oh, you won't win the best in nation. So for every time you put an entry in, there's a chance you get the 6th rate. Dude, if you got the 6th rate, that'd be baller. Baller. Best entry from a new painter. I don't know if you count as a new painter necessarily. Yeah, let me get this ready. Every time I look at that thing, I think of Hollywood Steve. You guys are gonna have to teach me the Pokemons again because there's definitely some characters in there. I'm like, I don't know what that is. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Oh man, we're about to talk philosophy. I see that, Chris. I saw that. We're gonna be philosophizing here in a second. All right, so first I'm gonna put up the. Here we go. It is a Machamp. Okay, I was like, oh, I do know that one. I do know a Machamp. It's your first painting competition. I think I don't know how you did your previous entries, but there's like a thing in there that says like, are you a new painter or something like that. I don't know. You can put it whatever you want. I don't really care. You're your own man. So this was the synthwave stuff that we were talking about yesterday on the stream. Oh crud, who did it? It was Two Ton. It was Two Ton Tom. Yeah, Two Ton Tom. but he did some Infinity stuff with this synthwave thing. Because we were talking about Monument Hobby painting. And actually, funnily enough, there's a Moran right there. So, good example. There's the old one. There's the old Moran. So we're painting the new one that just came out like... probably like 6-ish months ago or something like that. It was like 6 months to a year. You see, I'm losing track of time when it comes to Infinity. It was like 6 months to a year. So that's the Moran. I think that might also be the Moran. That's the... oh, crud. What do they call it? The Gecko. There's a Gecko, and I don't know what that is. Yeah, they are really pretty. They are very cool looking. Again, this is probably a Tomcat, if I had to guess. Tomcat. Because it looks like he's playing Corregidor. But yeah, real pretty. Synthwave thing is cool. It's not. It's a. Didn't I say Gecko? The idea behind it is really cool. I don't know. It definitely draws some eyes. It just seems kind of like. It is a Tomcat. Yeah, look at me. I am John Infinity. I don't know how to word it. I'm going to use the word lazy, but that's not how I feel about it because I actually think it's very like interesting composition-wise. It's very, I get like non-traditional. I guess is probably a better word for it. It's like obviously, it's different than like just painting the model, right? But in a way, it's just kind of, I don't know, like unfinished. Yeah, I guess maybe that's a word for it. I guess I don't know because it looks cool. It definitely looks cool. It's very arty. It's very artsy fartsy. But I'm kind of like, how long did this take you to do? Like, did this only take you like 5 minutes to do? With some airbrush blasts, you know? One Trick Pony, yeah, maybe. Because I hate to, I don't want to insult it, but I look at it and I'm like, yeah, this looks good. Like, it looks really cool. Like, I wouldn't mind playing against it. But I think to myself, like, okay, is it just it's kind of gimmicky. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, the One Trick Pony, similar, yeah, kind of similar idea. But I'm thinking it's like, okay, well, if they do this to paint this model, and not specifically calling Tom out on this one, but because I've seen like a bunch of other people do something, you know, like similar to this. But like, you do this synthwavy type thing, and then you show up to the store and you say, my army's fully painted. I think about the amount of time it took to do this, and I think it's cooler than somebody just like doing speed paints on everything and just getting base coats done, which there's nothing wrong with that. I don't. There's just something about it that just kind of rubs me in a way where I'm like, you know, it's cool, but like it's not for me. I guess is the way to put it. Which again, there's nothing wrong with that. Not that I'm some kind of moral authority. It would be cool to have the synthwave on one side and the part that isn't synthwave fully painted, so the neon synthwave overshadows the actual paint job. I kept just drunkenness. It's a great name. Thank you very much for the follow, Mr. Adeptus Drunkenness. That's a pretty good name. That's a pretty good name. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a whip it out. I don't know if you have stuff you want to show off. And they can be finished too. It doesn't have to be a whip. But yeah. So like Abiscus, or however you say his name. He has his own version of this synthwave type thing. He's a fantastic painter, like just in general. He's one of the people that does Whip 12. Jordan, I think his actual name is Jordan, and he has a synthwave for his 012 stuff, and it kind of looks like that. It looks like neon lights, like the characters like walking around like downtown, you know, like red light district, and it still isn't necessarily my thing, but it seems a little bit more, I guess, authentic. I guess. Anyway, all that to say, I think this looks really good. I think it looks good. But I do think that it's like... That's an artsy thing, I guess. That's kind of what I'm doing. It's, you know, it's like when you go to a paint... like a museum, like an exhibit, and you're kind of like, yeah, this is cool. I don't know what it means. Like I don't know what I'm looking at, but I like it. It's not good. It's not bad. Well, it's more good than bad because one, it's a painted model, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. And I appreciate it for the art of it, but it's not something I would never paint one of my armies like that. We'll just put it that way. But the concept is neat. And I think Two-Ton Tom did a great job on it. I like the color choices too. I think it's very inspired. But yeah, that's my own personal, like, I guess, grumpy painter opinion. All right, anyway, so we're going into Pokemon stuff. So this was, I don't know, painted or colored, drawn and colored by Fred, Chris's kid. I definitely recognize the Machamp. That one I recognize. I don't recognize the other one. He said what it was just a second ago. He said it's a Hariyama. No idea what that is. It is essentially show and tell on Discord, yes. If you have something you want to show off, I can send you the link to the Discord. You're about to go down, though. Had to go down the infinite view hole. Gen 3. I guess I don't know, man. Everything past Gen 2 is kind of... It's lost. It's lost on me. Yeah, I like it, though. I mean, like I said, as soon as I recognize Machamp, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm in. I love Machamp. I love fighting types. That was my jam back then. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. I was a big fan. Fire Punch. Boom. I mean, I like it. I mean, it looks like he's... the Hirayama's getting chopped. Double chop. They're both fighting types. Yeah, I figured. I mean, Hirayama sounds like... some kind of like sumo. It sounds like a sumo word. I dig it though. I mean, like I said, I know it's good art because as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I know exactly what that is. Okay, yeah, I have no idea what that is. There's literally zero idea what that is. It looks like some kind of dark type. It's like a dark fairy. Mike, how do you know Pokemon so well? I've literally never seen you play anything Pokemon.
I still have Pokemon cards at the house.
I mean, so do I. Some over there. I keep forgetting to give them to people. He doesn't know this Pokemon. Okay. There's still hope for me. Well, I guess Gen 3. You might know Gen 3. I stopped at 2, for the most part. That's when I got a job. The excuse everybody uses. I work full-time. I don't know these things. Yeah, tell me what that is. I don't know that one. I've played every Pokemon game up until Sword and Shield and Gen 4. Yeah, I see. And then this was, I think, also... This was also Two-Ton Tom. He painted 2 pirate models. One was a ferret, and the other one was a weasel. I don't know what these are from. Fireblight from Legend of Zelda. Oh, so it's not a Pokemon at all. Okay, that makes way more sense. I have no idea what that is. Fireblight from Legend of Zelda. It must be one of the recent ones. I don't recognize this. Although I think the last one I played was Majora's Mask. And that one's real foggy. Ocarina of Time is still in my brain, kind of floating around. I played Wind Waker. I loved Wind Waker. I played the heck out of Wind Waker. I love Wind Waker. Little stupid sprites with the leaf masks. And was it Tim Tom or whatever his name is? Tim Tom, not the one from Venture Brothers. Yeah, with a knife. But yeah, I think this is good. Good color choices. Leather. Looks like beaten leather. Big fan. Big fan. Again, good leather. That's a very big cutlass. Oh, man. Please tell me you guys clean your base rims. Give your model a rim job, please. Then we got Mike, who has his European officer, I believe is the technical term. Said you're halfway done. I mean, he looks Dutch. I actually don't know what the colors of the Dutch army men were. Burrowing badgers. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Who knows? He said that he just had 2 pirates that were like a weasel and a ferret or something. I remember he talked about it yesterday. I don't know if he mentioned any specific like ranges. So what do you have left, Mike? You got to do the gun and the whatever the stockings are going to be. Some of the metal, at least on the scabbard. The scabbard. Trying to keep your theme. What's your theme? Black and yellow. Oh, but you were painting your musketeer guy. He was like blue. See, it's dangerous territory when you're playing a historical game. Is you gotta have to kind of know what the uniforms actually look like. I got to do the things on the coat, hat, and touch-ups. Coat, yep, I can see the hat. Definitely some highlights, legs and down. Yeah, so you did the middle. You did the cloak, the sleeves. Are you gonna do anything for the buttons? The buttons and the buttonholes. You're gonna leave those black. I don't want to be gate kept. I don't think anybody's actually gonna gatekeep you. That's just how I see it. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna start painting models based on a historical thing. I better be respectful and then figure it out. That's a me thing. I don't care what people bring. Quite honestly, I don't care. Yeah, the coat things, I gotta do them damn buttons. Yeah, just remember one side is buttons and the other one is the hole, is the loophole that it goes through. I hunger for historical knowledge, so it's kind of like, that's why that stuff gets me. Like, as soon as I'm painting like an army that's historical, I'm like, let me learn every single thing I can about it. I don't respect the the East India Trading Company. I mean, I don't blame you. They were kind of scumbags. Or East India Company, whatever. Okay, so this is Mr. Bagel explaining his whole issue with the current problem with Bushido in some ways. Are you okay, bro? Ooh, we got stuff. Ooh, somebody's painting the new Nurgle stuff? Sheesh. Oh, there's Perky. Is this the new guy? Yes, this is the new guy. Ooh, new guy put his stuff in. Ooh, fancy. Oh boy, we got a painter. Look at this guy. I guess we could work our way backwards. Good night, Fred. Hope you have a lovely night, man. Ooh, we got a painty boy. Ooh, shit. Alright, this is so cool. I love that new box. That new, what is it, Dark Water, or whatever it's called. If it wasn't a 200 box full of a board game I tell myself I'd play with others and then never do, I probably would have bought it. Just because I'm a huge Nurgle guy. Everyone here knows that. Love Nurgle. Big fan. So far, this looks great. I love the degeneration and stuff on the edge and all that. That's perfect. The rust is great. Got the rust runoff. Got the ridiculously bloated skin. Looks great. Very green. Love it. Love it. He has fly wings for a cape type thing. I'm assuming, I hope he has the fly rule. Or it might just be the thing he killed and put on his back, actually. It's probably not his. I don't know about needing to spread your game. Just be open to people wanting to learn. No reason to run every person down to play the game. They will come if you keep your community comfy. I ain't doing pink or neon. I ain't doing pink or neon colors. I'm going to go with what I painted so far. Don't remember. I mean, it looks like it might have been something he just killed and put on his back. What game are you talking about? Are you talking about Bushido? Yeah, that's the way I feel, right? It's like, I need to just give up on everything else and just do blood and plunder stuff only at the store. And actually just get a community for it going. Perky's working on his Tyranids. That is a very bright yellow. It works well with the red, though. Was this always the color of your stuff? I thought it was a different color. That looks amazing. I thought I saw another one. Yeah. It's painting Termagants. Just so many models. Are these done? I'm reasoning to the memes over. I mean, yeah, but like I said, he likes playing with people he likes. As soon as people start pulling out the sweat, that game falls apart, man. I mean, it's amazing as always, Perk. You're just chomping through this stuff. You got the Hive Guard, or the Tyrant, and the Flying Tyrant. Are you going to go this red with all of them? For some reason, I don't remember this red. I feel like I've seen your stuff before, and I don't remember red. This is what I remember, like the orange. I guess that's also red, though. Yeah, Mr. Adeptus, I think me and you would get along really well. I've been getting, like, last place in every event I've been going through lately. It's been pretty upsetting. But I get best painted. And then Perky's got himself a conversion here with this. Looks like the Bloodthirster counts as for Creature Caster. Like the Lord of Rage or whatever it's called. And it looks like he's smashing some stupid idiot. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love that model, by the way. It looks great. Yeah, that's cool. I can't wait to see you paint that. That looks awesome. Don't worry, we're coming, Adeptus. I'm saving you for last. I'm burying the lead on you. They have Magnus as basing material. Oh, that's what that is? That's Magnus. Oh, okay. You just had an extra Magnus, the red, hanging out. This looks like Baron's War from Wilmar. Wilmar. Look at that. Got that Pentium back there doing nothing. Yeah, War Games is Atlantic. Yep, there, yeah, the Baron's War right there. Not building natives. Shame on you, Wilmar. Shame. I like these models, though. The Baron's War is definitely a game I probably would play the hell out of. But, alas, I think we've talked about this ad nauseum. We got Adeptus. This is... what is his name? Kairos? Was it Kairos? Kairos the Fate Weaver? I forgot where the box is. Oh, good. These are for Great Helm, actually. Great Helm? I don't think I've heard of that. Different miniatures game? Or a different company? It's being used to hold up a bookshelf. Cool. Kairos. Yeah, Kairos. Is that what I said? What did I say? Did I say that? Foul play, indeed. Yeah, this model looks baller as all hell. I'm just gonna say it. They're like, all right, anybody that denies that is a fool. Look at this. Look at this thing. It's so blue. You can see that. You can look at that sweet, sweet definition of color. Look at that color gradient. Boom. This is a painter. You can tell this is somebody who has painted. I mean, look at the just look at the contrast on like the highlight and the shades on the face alone. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that eye. You can see the striations of the cilia in his eyes. Or not cilias, I forget the name of the words. Little striation things inside your eye. The retinal, the blood vessels in the eye. Yeah, and the red. I love that red. Look at that. Look at that differentiation. So good. And then, of course, with the basing, You got the dead Sister of Battle, which that looks converted. Is that actually like a Sister of Battle model that you chopped up and converted to look like a corpse? Different miniatures game. Got it. It was on an Atlantic Games box, so I'm assuming it was related to. Was that a box for the Barons War? Ironically enough. And then we got that delicious Zinchian iconography. I like how he's got a little bit of a beer belly. Resin printed. Sick. Models are 4 Barons War. Right. They're 4 Barons War, but they're not 4 Barons War. Got it. Ooh, I love that. A little fire effect. You see, that's a great way to break up a color that's like so dominant on the model. And then you even see like the different feather striations and stuff. This is great. I mean, yeah, Adeptus, yeah, welcome. You're in good company here, bud. The painting. Peak. Peak. Yeah, this looks great. No notes. No notes. So good. Oh, I did finish Korra last night. Let me go grab it. It feels more roomy in here. I guess I'm just used to having all that crap.
Yeah. Wait till you start putting shit on the shelves.
Alright, so last night, this is what we were painting to celebrate surviving another Bushido event. Korra, Miyakoma, something like that. She's one of the ice witches. I did do all the bacon score. That's delicious. Delicious. One of the ice, or not ice, I keep wanting to say ice. The water Shugenja that's in Young Pirates. Looks very much like the chick from The Ring in a lot of ways. Korra the Explorer. Yeah. Anyway, I think she came out really good. And I added the wood and stuff to make it look like she's, roaming through like a destroyed ship. But I think she came out real good. And I think that skin tone thing worked. Because we kind of went for that waterlogged effect. So she's kind of got that kind of jadey type hue to the skin. But really enjoyed this model. Finished it in one day, which is great. That's the best kind of model right there. Finish it in a day and it looks good. And I posted it in the Bushido Discord thinking like, oh yeah, people are going to love this. Didn't get much of a reaction at all. I posted it a couple different places and only one person reacted, or only one person said anything about it. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I was kind of expecting more. I thought this was going to be more of a hit. I was like, oh, okay. All right, I guess. I thought it looked great. But, whatever. That's cool, I guess. You just never know how people are going to react to models. She looks really good. Thanks, Wilmar. Thank you, buddy. I think if I could get an entire young army that looks like that. Everybody was like, oh my god, you're so cool looking. But I'm like, yeah, but a young one like that? Looking like that? That'd be amazing. Maybe I'm crazy. You were busy all day with this terrible job thing I sent for. Yeah, how did that go, by the way? Because you said you had an interview? Is that what it was? Yeah, Dad's curious. Sounds like Bushido is saltier than the Ditzy. Yeah, dude, I'm not happy with how that game plays sometimes. Let's just put it that way. When I play against like Chris or somebody I know in like the comfort of my own home, I have a great time. It's a ball of a time. As soon as I go to an event and people start bringing stuff out, where I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
Hey guys, it's me, John Depresso.
Pizza? What are you doing? Depresso? What are you depressed about? I emailed them back, told them the salary expectation and my availability, so I'm waiting. I also applied to more places last night and will do so again in a bit after I build a few more nights. So, he hasn't heard back yet.
He will.
If anybody here is looking to hire a IT guy, we know one by the name of Wilma. It's Pizza. Pizza. Pizza, what are you doing? Any other developments in the Pizza cinematic universe? I know a guy. Hey, Dad. If you need an arc, I know a guy.
You know a guy.
I don't think you got it.
No.
Like Noah's arc?
Yeah. That's kind of what I thought.
Okay. You did get it. Oh, that's right, the Digimon game. I forgot about that. Life has been pulling some nasty wombo combos on me, except for that, all good. You still unemployed? Were you unemployed last time? I tested it again like 1 week ago. It's going well. Awesome. Love to hear that. How could I forget something cool like a hobby of pizzas? I've been mostly playing Arc Knights Enfield on benefits. Is the pizza biz not pulling it anymore? Didn't we talk about this? Like, shouldn't you just like open up your own like truck or something? That's what everybody keeps telling me. I got somebody who has my models. He keeps like, yeah, I should probably get back to painting. I'm like, yeah, you should. He paid you to paint it. It's tough because the 2 a.m. kebab mafia doesn't take too kind of business. Yeah, I don't blame them. They got a real market on that stuff. Real market saturation. Use all this teenage angst to paint my Nephilim. Are you still playing Malifaux? I mean, yeah, I feel like you haven't talked about Malifaux since, like, I feel like I've heard you talk about it for months. Let the angst fuel you. Yes. The other day I saw a drunk guy using a takeaway crumpled bag as a pillow in the street. I thought that's what you wanted to do to people, Pizza, when you play Malifaux. I thought you wanted to like beat their buns so bad that they would use a takeaway bag as a pillow. And I don't know, I feel like I have not heard anybody talk about Malifaux for quite a while now. Like, I feel like maybe the new edition hype is kind of gone away. I'm curious to know if people are still like hype on it or not. Because the guy that plays it like locally just kind of disappeared. Good night, Bagel. Typical weird. I actually didn't join the league because the stock brought me on. Great, great. Don't get into a pillow fight with death on death unless you can handle the repercussions. Oh. I was actually looking at a lot of my weird stuff today as we were moving stuff around. I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to sell some of this. I mean, I have Neverborn that I don't want anymore. Yeah, the model that you came in on. I bet I could sell that for a good chunk of money, actually. If she's any good. Because Captain Con is this weekend? Is this upcoming weekend? This cult. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I was painting Nekamo when you came in the very first time. For the low price of probably several $100s, you could have that model. Pizza. Maybe moved it back a week. Right, because they're Captain Con, right? Are you going to Captain Con, Mike? I know you don't necessarily like how it's run. You don't have to go over that, but because I know that they were looking for somebody to run some of it. I don't know if Willem is just the one running it. Yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. Say no more, bud. Oh my God, Swan! What are you doing here? It's good to see you, buddy. Want me to pay to run events for them? Yeah. Swan! Holy crap! You don't come here too often. What you been up to? You coming to the Blood and Plunder stuff in 2 weeks? Two? Not this weekend, next weekend? You sort of stumbled here. You should join us more often, Swan. That way you can actually hear about the games we play. Oh, someone in my Magic the Gathering community that was running events was caught stealing cards. I love that. Stealing cards from events, and turns out the guy actually stole a serialized card worth about 3,000. Ooh, that's fun. Can't commit. Come on, Swan. What are you doing? Got beaten up in the parking lot the other week. Fun times. That's true. That's a key component to that, Mr. Shoop. You're absolutely right about that. Also, I still haven't heard back from the quartermaster stuff because I wanted money to spend on Blood and Plunder stuff for the event, so I could have like models and stuff to give away. But I keep forgetting to email the guy, and I still don't know if I got anything from it. I'll just check right now. I kind of just avoid my emails on the weekends now. Because everybody's like, we need you to do this thing. Quarter fight log. Nope. Toxic 20 win bill. Colored chocobo. Oh, the old chocobo. Yeah, I heard those were worth quite a bit of money. Also, was he the guy the guy that got the one ring? That's different than all the other ones. He was doing neon chocobo. Yeah, neon chocobo. Nice. I touched a pink chocobo. I think it was like $2 grand. Oh my god, that's crazy. Now the owner's legit checking the CTC from all the events he ran. Post Malone. Post Malone plays Magic? Oh my god. Oh my god. Post Malone? Are you talking about the ring? You talking about the one ring? Fucking Post Malone bought it? Are you serious? That's so stupid. Yeah, guys, I know what y'all are talking about. I am too cuckoo for cuckoo puffs. Don't worry, Drunkus. I don't know Magic either. I kind of got the general overview of it, but you know, I get the stories, but I don't know how to play the game. That speaks so well with the owner. And gave everyone who went to the event last month a booster out of his own pocket. Hey, good for him. Yeah, man, it's crazy how just like a little thing like that is helpful in the long run because it builds loyalty. Post Malone simps Magic. Really? I didn't know that. His Magic streams? No shit. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I had no idea. Look at that. I learned something today. Does he really? That's kind of stupid. Post Malone. Yeah, no shit.
He's a gamer?
He's a musician.
No, I know who he is.
Yeah, but I guess he likes Magic.
Oh, yeah?
No shit. Well, look at that. I learned something.
He's starting to pull his shit together. He was out there for a little while.
You know, well, whatever. I guess he's got $1 million to spend on cardboard. I worked at a local comic shop for a minute. I was going to run the Magic the Gathering events, but instead they rehired the guy who used to run their events who had been fired because he would take full booster boxes without paying to go flip them at other stores. I think we talked about this. I was asking if it was that one kid that used to work at AO, but I think you said it wasn't. I'll run events there for a deal. I eventually took over when he just up and disappeared. Gotta love it. He legit started trying to convince Joe Rogan to play Magic the Gathering with him, did he really? That's an addiction. It's funny to think of rich people as regular people, you know? How they like regular people stuff. That's wild. That's amazing. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. They make up special cards. Of course they fucking do. Well, it's kind of like Firelock. Trey Parker from South Park is like a huge fan of Blood and Plunder. Blood and Plunder's in South Park, and Dexter makes boards for him and stuff. And Dex has been making videos of him making Blood and Plunder terrain and boards for Trey Parker. Bill Pansby's Uno. Yeah, super relatable for sure. Yeah, for real. Yeah. You know, when you got like $1 million to spend on a card. Yeah. I bet his commander deck is super super low key. Like I'm shocked that there's not like a Henry Cavill custode model. And I'm not one to think like, oh yeah, Henry Cavill's the king of the nerd or what. Like I don't really give like remotely two shits about Henry Cavill, but he definitely is high in the opinion of nerds. Like actually, I'll be honest, I'd be shocked if there was not a 3D print of Henry Cavill as a custode. I think the internet has failed if that doesn't exist. Can we get that on the replay camera? Swap lanes with. Yeah, he did get married. He did finally have a kid. I know that he posted about his dog a lot. Kara kept me up to praise on all that stuff. They are making his character a model in 40K. Okay, they are. Great. Oh, because of the Eisenhorn series or whatever? The Imp himself. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Imp? The game, the Space Marine character, that's him. Oh, is that a thing? You talking about the Space Marine, the game? Titus. What? Each version of Titus looks more like him. What? I guess so? Is that actually supposed to be a thing? Okay, well, sure. I guess. Cool, I guess. Huh. The one with the cape is modeled for him as a spaceman. Is that really? Is really? Okay, so there's the Lieutenant Titus one, the one where he's like running forward, right? Because I'm, hope I'm not fighting off a cold or something. Okay, so there's this one, right? That's Titus. The one with the cape. Yeah, so the one with the cape is the other one, right? So this one is the one based off the video game. right? The first Space Marine video game, and also the second one, I guess, technically speaking. Because obviously he's not a Primaris in that one, but it's pretty good, actually. Oh god, I'm giving GW free advertising. Anyone that watches this, I think GW is a sack of crap. Don't buy their stuff. Unless you like their stuff. Oh, $94! Holy shit! So, okay, so he did become a captain. Okay, I haven't played Space Marine 2, for the record. I'm sorry. I will probably play it eventually. I legitimately just have not had time. But okay, there's the. I know I've seen the black guy in the cutscenes and stuff. Okay, so you're saying that this is the one where he's supposed to be Henry Cavill. This is really a thing? I mean, yeah, I guess. One of the cape is modeled different as a Space Marine. Okay. So he's a big Space Marine. Not a 40 mil. Sheesh. And that one's supposed to be... That's supposed to be Henry Cavill, huh? I don't know if I see it. Yeah, I don't know if I see it. Maybe that's just me. Also, I was going through my stuff. I found my old Dark Eldar stuff. I was like, oh yeah, look at this. I do love me some Dark Eldar. Listen, if your army's not willing to make another person, they're like make him your like pair of boots, like you skin him and like turn his face into like a shoe or something, then I don't want to play your army. I'm not sure on that one. That might just be a rumor. Yeah, okay, yeah, I don't know if I see that. I mean, other than just being like a big, buff-looking broad dude. I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, I guess. Steve Carell looks like Steve Carell. I could see Steve Carell more than Henry Cavill, but you know, I guess it depends on your paint job. I mean, I won't lie. Every once in a while, GW does something where I'm just like, I kind of... Well, like, especially with 40k. Like, obviously, they still got me for Old World at least a little bit, even though that last event I went to kind of just kicked me right out of that. But I will say, they release something for Dark Eldar every once in a while where I'm just like, ooh, that's pretty awesome, actually. The Office cast is 40k. Would Pam be an Inquisitor? Like, I need you to look at these two pictures. They're the same. They're the same picture. Well, it would definitely be like an Inquisitor. It would be like I guess it'd be more like a Rogue Trader, right? Steve Carell would be the actual Rogue Trader, and Dwight would be his like Lord Militant, second in command. What's the name of the big fat guy? Would be his the numbers guy. Oh, what are they called? The one that's like supposed to be like a human computer. Magos. That's the word. Magos. Joy would definitely have a bear cloak. Yes, he would. And he would eat beets. Stanley would be a depressed guard. great show. I admit, I watched the first season. I almost didn't watch any more of it. The first season was tough, but I did come around to it, and I did watch the whole thing. Bears beats and Battlestar Galactica. Hell yeah. So I felt the exact same way about Adventure Time. Like, I watched it the first season of Adventure Time, and I was like, this is... I don't know, it's not bad. It's not really gripping or whatever. And then, like, the finale for the first season, I was like, oh shit, there's something here, actually. There's something cooking. I mean, it helps that the show was only like 15 minutes or whatever, but... Yeah, there was definitely an episode of Adventure Time where I was like, okay, I think I can watch like another season of this, see where it goes, and then it gets like real dark. I was like, oh god, this is really good. I'm like really into this. That's one of the few shows I have watched beginning to end almost sequentially. Like I don't think I took a break. Get this 40K off of that screen. Get this.
If you're planning...
Disgusting. Okay, I guess we're gonna probably start blocking in the black. That's probably the best thing. Oh yeah, for sure. Adeptus, for sure. What's another good one? What's another good show that took a couple episodes to kind of catch up? Next Generation, I think is another good example of that. Star Trek. First season of Star Trek: The Next Generation was a little... kind of hit or miss. Season 2 was good. Season 3 and 4 of Next Generation is like peak science fiction. Hazbin Hotel, I felt like was like that. That show doesn't really... I wouldn't really measure that show by season. That one's kind of actually by an episode basis. The first couple episodes of Hazbin... Or not Hazbin. Hazbin's pretty good. Helva. I'm talking about Helva now. First couple of episodes... First couple episodes of Hazbin... Of Helva were... okay. Like, I think it's the same thing as, like, The Office, where, like, the main characters... well, the main character, at least with Blitzo, it's kind of unbearable. You're just kind of like, he's not a very good character. It's fine. And then it starts kind of, it starts cooking. And his relationship with the owl guy and all that stuff really starts to take off, and it actually really starts to. I think it starts to get really good pretty quick. But again, that show you don't really measure by season. You probably measure by episode. That one, I think, after like episode 3 or 4, you're kind of like, okay, I kind of see what they're going for here. But that show was out before Hazbin. Alright, so pretty much for the next foreseeable future, I think it's going to be either stuff I'm painting for other people or French. We need to paint a lot of French for Blood and Plunder. I'm sorry, Chris, but we gotta paint the boat game. Specifically, the stuff you gave me. Well, not specifically that. That I'm gonna leave painted until I have nothing else to paint, but Ew. Ew. Well, this is back when the French were like supremely powerful, Mr. Drunk. Can I call you that? Can I call you Mr. Drunk? Adeptus. Drunky. Drunky. Can I call you Drunk? Don't fall in. This is always the hardest part with Infinity, is after you paint the main stuff, picking out the little details in the outfits is kind of a pain in your butt. But it always looks good. It's weird because it's like there's not a lot of colors on Infinity models, but they're always like put on the model in kind of weird ways. So it's like simple, but also kind of weirdly confusing. Let's open your red. It's red. zipper. Big old zipper. It has been. That's what you get. What you get when you do the fancy infinity stuff. Is pants start getting real complicated. Because it's like, you know, you get these guys with like this, like these different like straps and stuff. Like, what's going on with this? Why is it got to be like so like weirdly armored around their butt? Like this guy's got all this like leather padding around his butt. Like I know they're trying to protect his main assets, but like, damn. I think it's one of those situations where you just gotta do what you know. Priorities, yes. It's most surely a true priority thing. Gotta protect the treasury. That's where the booty is. He's had a traumatic experience in the past. Him specifically, or just Morans in general? Because they both have it. Is this like one of those collective learning things? Like a cultural thing? And also, if I could be so bold, it's technically not pants. Technically, he's wearing like a onesie. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's why they had a uniform change. Moran baddies. Oh, of that I have no doubt. Every time I've played against Morats, I feel that sting. Morats have definitely had their way with me at least once. Swan, what have you been up to anyway? You been playing anything, or are you still getting hammered with work? Like dancing? Really? Like going on dates kind of stuff, or you been doing, or are you going to like Zumba? I won't knock you, dude. I like Zumba. Trips with friends into Boston. I think I'm good to go for the book. Hell yeah, brother. That's what I like to hear. I wish I had better prizes to offer, but again, like the money I was expecting to come in did not. I still have some stuff from the Summer of Plunder, so I still got some like character models and all that, but yeah, I did not get nearly as much of the stuff as I thought I was going to be able to. I got it. Add it to the list. Add it to the list. Actually, timing on this works out pretty well. After about time I'm done with this black, I think it's probably about time to get off because I need to sleep. I'm exhausted. I've had a very physical day today. I appreciate you guys coming though. That's awesome. Welcome, Mr. Junkus. Hopefully you join us more often. We're on here usually every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. Sometimes we play Street Fighter. Most of the time we're painting. Sometimes I have stuff that's not out yet. Hopefully there'll be some French stuff soon. I've definitely done that before. We do talk about Woodrow Wilson quite a bit. Actually, ironically enough, I was going through New Jersey and I took a picture of it, but there is a Woodrow Wilson building on the turnpike in Jersey. Since he was a teacher, was he a professor? I don't know if he got any higher than just regular professor at Princeton, but I know he worked at Princeton. I don't remember if he ever. I don't think he became dean or anything. Don't get me started. Don't even get me started. You already know. You already know what you're trying to do. He is most assuredly a reoccurring villain here. That is true. And hopefully, he was the okay, he was the actual president of it. Okay, I was thinking he was like, yeah, that makes sense because I know he didn't become a dean. Or maybe he did. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I know he worked at Princeton. And that was like his claim to fame. And that he tells everybody that he's from New Jersey, but he's not. He's actually from like South Carolina or something like that. I know he's from the South. And he was a pro Confederate. Doesn't matter. I'm not getting involved in this again. I'm just always shocked to think of. He's Virginian. That's what he is. Yeah, Virginian. No, I don't. I don't want to do that right now. Not this close to the end of the stream. I want people to remember a happy Dylan. That's very true. She most assuredly was the first female president for a whole. Because the term wasn't that long when he had a stroke, right? It was like three. He was like a fourth of the. It was like a fourth or a third of the way through it. Then he had a stroke. Something like that. But she was in charge for like quite a while. It's like, oh yeah, I'll talk to my husband. Yeah. Just I'm gonna go into this room with the door shut. Don't look. Just don't look, please. Yeah. Well, these guys are. Hopefully, next time you guys see these guys, they'll either be done or they'll be pretty close. Yeah, well, there's a lot to go. There's a lot going on with Woodrow Wilson that I think people tend to sweep under the rug. That's not exactly like public knowledge. I think it's the trying to keep America pure, clean kind of concept where it's like, oh yeah, our presidents are great. Yeah, Harding, yeah, no big deal. Harding's a great guy. Really popular. Harding's one of those presidents you don't ever hear about, but he's another one of those. He's just kind of a piece of shit in general. I'll admit it. I think JFK was not a good person either, but he got killed in office, so that means everybody's like, "Oh, he was great." That's probably a controversial take. Anyway, yeah, they look good so far. I like his hair. His hair really stands out. I think it's gonna look great against that red. Cool Cal, hell yeah, man! Good old Calvin Coolidge. Taft was also a pretty good president. His second term mired in controversy in some ways, but did not get stuck in the bathtub. That is not a real thing. Everybody's like, oh, he was so fat. But no, he did make the bathtub specifically big enough to fit 4 grown men or something like that. But he did not get stuck in the bathtub. That is not true. It's funny, but it's not true. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully next time you guys see those, they'll be close to done or done. I think it's about time for me to replace this paper, in all honesty. You know what? I might do that next time I paint. Yes, he did have a very big bathtub, but he did not get stuck in it. Yeah, it was weird. I don't know. It's kind of a weird flex, right? You're like, is he sleeping in the bathtub with other guys? Is that what he's doing? Or did I say sleep? Is he like bathing himself? I say sleeps. Hopefully nobody sleeps in the tub. Yeah, is he like getting in the bathtub with like 4 other dudes? Is that like his thing? It sure is, buddy. It sure was. Yeah, it's definitely ready to get replaced. I gotta wash it out. I should probably just replace the sponge. I gotta find the sponge. It's another one of those things, man. I just gotta find it. Next time I find the sponge, though, I'll definitely replace it. I think the thing underneath it that keeps the mold more under control, it got ripped up when I was cleaning it up once. Anyway, guys, privilege as always to hang out with you guys. I'm gonna drink my sleepy tea, and I'm definitely gonna post the video, or not the video, the podcast for Mike and Josh. I think did it. I wasn't in that one. And then tomorrow I gotta do payroll for my employees. That'll be fun. Anyway, love you guys. Hope you guys have an absolute baller week. I'll see you guys Thursday. Yeah, Josh and you. Yep, I'm gonna post it right now. I'm gonna oh, that's not the right thing at all.